Good morning. Morning. I ask you to please stand and welcome the 2022 New Vision Health class. If you would remain standing and join me in the pledge to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. It's my pleasure to welcome students, parents, family, and friends to our 2022 Awards Day for New Vision Health. It's truly a celebration. A little over a year ago, you made a decision to pursue a course of study in New Vision Health. At that time, our nation and the entire planet were in the middle of a pandemic of unprecedented proportions. And during that time, there have been many things, many uncertainties, many things, times when you could have just given up. Times when you could have just pulled the covers over your head and stayed in bed. Many times when you could have done a great many things other than New Vision Health, because let's face it, you're high-achieving seniors. You could have had a really easy senior year, but instead of having that really easy senior year, you chose to do a lot more work. You chose to take a big step and leave one foot in high school and put one foot into the world of college. So you made a brave decision. You made that decision to not stay in bed. Other people did, but you kept at it. You succeeded. Last year, there were programs that were remote. You came to school. It wasn't the same. There were certainly glitches and hiccups and times when it was just weird, and sometimes that it was more than a little frustrating. Are we rotating? Are we not rotating? Are we here at the Adirondack Ed Center? Are we at the medical center? It was frustrating for you, and I know it was frustrating for your parents, but you stuck with it. You knew that the skills and the experiences that you needed to pursue a career in healthcare could only be attained in person, either here at the center or at the medical center. Congratulations on your perseverance. Congratulations on your courage. Congratulations on a job well done. And congratulations and many, many thanks to your parents, grandparents, or whoever it was that taught you to be brave, that taught you to follow through, or whoever it was that dragged your butt out of bed on days when it would have been nicer just to hunker down and stay home. People are laughing, so it happened. So now we're here. You've been successful. You've completed New Vision Health. But you are by no means at the end of the finish line. This is only the beginning. Some of you may be entering the workforce either now or in the foreseeable future. Others may be thinking about joining the armed services. Others may be pursuing some other form of post-secondary study. And it's all good. You go out and you live your best life, whatever that means for you. My advice to you is simple. Please never stop learning. Whatever path you choose, you will be more successful if you devote yourself to lifelong learning. Maybe a brick and mortar college experience is not right for you. Maybe an online program is more your style. But you came to BOCES to attain skills, and you have done that. But there's always more to learn, a next level for which to strive. Please never stop learning. Learning is a lifelong endeavor. Whatever you do, don't forget the people and places that made you. Go out and see the world. I can't stress that strongly enough. Please do that and take your time doing that. But please never forget your family and your little Adirondack hometown. Finally, on a personal note, this marks the end of my 11th year as principal at the Adirondack Ed Center. As I begin my new adventures in retirement, I want to share 2 pieces of invaluable advice. They're quick, they're easy, and they won't take long. First, from my grandfather, who said all his life, save your money when you're young, you'll need it when you're old. As a senior citizen, I now value that advice. I didn't when I was your age. Second piece of advice. You have heard this from others, but I'm going to also chime in once again as an official senior citizen. I can personally attest to the value of a good sunscreen every day without fail for the rest of your life starting now. You're healthcare professionals. You know the value of a good sunscreen. Look in the mirror in the year 2042. You'll either thank me or you'll see an old raisin staring back at you. I wish you happiness and I wish you peace. If Mrs. Clark would come forward for the presentation of awards.
And Mrs. Harris.
Mrs. Williams has to make me notes. Or script, one or the other. Arnita Secundian. Photo op. Kim Glasscock. Aubrey Hayes. Allison Hewitt. Justin Meyer. Elizabeth Owens. Catherine Sampiri. Tristan Spots. Jacob Trombley. Emma Wood. One final very special award. Each year, a New Vision student in one of the 5 New Vision programs operated by Franklin Essex Hamilton BOCES receives the David J. and C. Sue DeSantis New Vision Scholarship. That scholarship is based on academic achievement and community service. This year, it is my pleasure to award the David DeSantis Scholarship to Tristan Spots. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Dale Briel, who is our district superintendent and has a few concluding remarks.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, Tristan, I'm one of the youngest people up here who actually knew and worked with Mr. DeSantis. He would have been so proud. He was an amazing leader here at the Franklin Essex Hamilton BOCES and was really a tremendous advocate for student learning and one of the people behind getting New Vision programs started several years ago. So he definitely would have been very proud of your achievements. So I just wanted to kind of share that personally. But I knew the man, and he definitely would have been proud. As Mr. Swanson said, I'm Dale Briel. I'm the district superintendent here, and on behalf of the entire BOCES, I just want to congratulate all of you on your achievement. The students in our New Vision programs represent the best and brightest students in the North Country, and although I may not, I always feel a little guilty getting up here and doing things like this because I'm not in your lives on a day-to-day basis. Like obviously Mrs. Riley Clark is, and Mr. Swanson, and Mrs. Williams here, and all of the wonderful teachers who are here in the back. So I always feel like, well, you know, why am I here? But I really do want you to know that I'm incredibly proud of the work that you do, that I do work on a daily basis to support you and the program that you're in, as well as the school districts that you all come from. And we just are very excited about your accomplishments and more excited about hearing about your future successes and accomplishments. We've seen many great things from our New Vision students in the past as they entered into post-secondary education, into adulthood, and I know that we will be hearing about many of your successes in the near future. One other thing is I always like to remind you, take a moment to thank those people who helped you along the way. Your teachers, your administrators who are here on a daily basis to support you, but especially mom and dad, aunts and uncles, grandma, grandpa, even those annoying brothers and sisters. Take a moment to thank them for all of the help that they've provided you. So again, on behalf of the BOCES, congratulations. You're wonderful students, and we couldn't be prouder of you.
This concludes the formal part of our ceremony, but there's still more to come. I would ask that the students convene in front of the banner on the wall so we can get more group photos, and families are welcome to come up and also take pictures if you want group photos. We have a lovely day on a lovely spot. If you want to take photos on the ground, you're welcome to do that. There are refreshments in the back of the tent. Mrs. Clark will kill me if I don't mention this. She has put together an extensive slideshow that kind of recaps the year in photos. So she's taking attendance. So once you're done with photos and once you're done with refreshments, if you would make your way back into the building and at the end of the hallway, across the hall on the right, the first door on the right, that's where you're showing the slideshow. So take your time with photos, take your time with refreshments, but there's no getting away from the slideshow with Mrs. Clark. Thank you for coming.